Hey, how's everyone doing this afternoon or evening? This is New York Dan here, and I have an update on Tater, Nomadic Fanatic. Yes, he has stopped in Texas. He's doing a visit to Maz, but he stopped at his special spot. This is his official address. It's a campground RV park. He pulled the bus in, but there's been trouble. He had an issue with the bus. He said it was doing okay on the highway. He was actually going 65 miles per hour with that rig. Yeah, good thing he wasn't on the highway that long, because when he got off, he was going on slower roads, and all of a sudden the temperature started to go up on the engine. He said it got, I think he said over 200, and he knew something was up. So he pulled over, I guess, at some point, knowing Tater, I don't know, he just drives that thing like he's driving a damn Toyota Prius. It's messed up. He doesn't care, I think, when he's riding with it. Last time he just walked by the vent at the back of the bus and he smelled it. And he's like, well, it smells like a normal diesel smell. Yeah, he's not even checking the fluids or opening the thing up. Yeah, so apparently when he did check it, the coolant was spilling over and there was a lot of probably steam coming out. Me birds, they're flying around. I'll show you guys. I'll give you a quick clip. So he walked back there. Yeah, he had coolant was leaking out. He opened up the compartment finally, and he found his cap, the radiator cap, was missing. Yeah, from the coolant bottle, the clear bottle. Now get this. I think he's totally wrong about this. Yeah, I'm going to tell you in a second what's going on, what my take is on it, because I have diesel vehicles myself. And we're going to talk a lot more about Tater's adventure as well. But what he did is, his fix on this, he got some wax paper from his kitchen. He put it over the cap with a rubber band. Or I think it was a rubber band, either that or a twist tie. I think it was just rubber banded. Doesn't matter. It's not going to seal it anyway. Yeah, just some layers of wax paper. Too much. He did order a new cap. He at his Texas so-called headquartered spot. Wow, these guys are flying today. They be flying. Yeah, for those that don't know, I have 2 parakeet birds. Yeah. Welcome to the channel, new subscribers. Yep. I'm going to check in a minute, and then I'm going to talk. I'll show you some clips here, because I want to find out the name of one of the commenters that's a big Tater fan we're going to mention. I got a little bit of homework to do. I'm going to throw in a clip here of Tater's picture of the coolant. Oh, by the way, yeah, I got a kick out of this, because I say this on my channel for a long time. I'm always saying I MacGyvered stuff. Yeah, you know that old show MacGyver? Yeah. Tater said the same thing. He MacGyvered it with the wax paper and the rubber band. Huh. So anyway, yeah, welcome to the channel. We're going to put some clips in right here, and then I'm going to tell you, as a diesel expert, and I know cars, I'm like a mechanic, I'm going to tell you more stuff that I think's going on when we come back to the commentary. Right now, we're going to take a look at it. Oh, wow. Hey, Fluff. She just flew by. I don't know if that got in the camera. Maybe she'll fly out. You going to fly out, baby? She's right up there. I'm going to show you guys a clip. So here's Tater's coolant tank. And there's he says, Nomadic Fanatic Fix. he put a zip tie on with some kind of wax paper he had in the trailer, or not trailer, bus, huh? Same kind of thing in his kitchen with the fake, his homemade custom cabinets. Yeah, zip tie, not rubber band. That should work. Of course, a zip tie. No, that's not going to do anything. It's not going to seal it. So anyway, he claimed this is just an overflow tank. No, I don't think that's true. I think there's two hoses. There's one behind it as well, I saw, and then one at the bottom. This is probably the same level that's in his radiator. And I'm going to tell you guys my take on it as an expert.
And this, well, this didn't look like this. This looked a little emptier and no reservoir cap on this overflow radiator plastic reservoir here. You can see I have added fluid back in it. I have also jerry-rigged it with the Nomadic Fanatic Fix, wax paper, and a zip tie. And that's how I got here. An hour traveling, worked fine, did not come off, no issues. That's not actually a high pressure. It's not like a radiator cap. It's not a radiator cap. It's actually just it's a 15-pound cap. This is the reservoir. So like when it overflows, see this tube right here? It overflows into here, and then it stores it, but there is a sensor. And so we were down almost to where the sensor was going to go off on the dash and tell me that I was low on antifreeze to that point. And I noticed
I'm going to give you my take on this right now.
Yeah, I filled it up, put that cap on, then I instantly went to Amazon because it says right there, Freightliner.
Here are the bird friends, Fluff Pearl and Kubrick. Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? You having fun up there? Yeah. These are my parakeet birds. You'll see them more on the channel. Yeah, they're listening to music right now. I had to turn it down because of the copyright. Yeah, that's something, huh? The thing was bubbling out there, spitting the coolant out on the road. We're going to talk about this. I just checked in my messages, my comments. Yeah, welcome aboard. We have Mary J. 1754. Welcome aboard the channel. She's a big Tater fan. Yeah, and she comments about Tater all the time, likes following him. Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. That's why we're covering Tater now. Yeah, welcome aboard the channel. New subscribers. I see the number jumped up again. We're hitting, I can't even believe I got here. We're going to crack, it looks like we're going to crack 10,000 any day. Wow. I'm surprised. Oh, hey, you know what? When you're on a roll, you're on a roll. I guess all the cruise videos. I was going through my comments today, and I got a lot of people are commenting on my cruise videos that I've been on. Yeah, good to have you guys aboard. Yeah, one of the comments you were saying you were actually on the same cruise as me on Carnival Venezia. When was that? End of October. The cruise that ended on October 28th. Yeah, that was a fun cruise. It may have been that one. I did 3 cruises in 3 months, so maybe it was a different Venezia one. I forgot which video it was now. But one of them, yeah, we'll be doing Venezia again. That's a fun cruise, right? You said you had a great time on it. Yeah, these cruises are cool. It's a good, best damn vacation around. And I tell it like it is, too, on my vids. I'm not one of these fake cruise commentators. I don't get paid by them to endorse. I do get deals on the cruise. I get a lot of free cruises through the casino department. Nothing to do with my channel. Yeah. So, okay, back to Tater here. I'm going down a rabbit hole. The birds just came over too to distract me. Huh. What do you think of them birds? So, yeah, I actually picked those birds up. You'll see me in future vids. I'll film them. Yeah. They're cool pets. They're cool little pets. Leslie has a whole bunch you may have seen over at her place. So, Yeah, here's the deal. Tater claims that cap or whatever, he thinks it's not high pressure. He said only a 15 pound pressure cap. Yeah, I got news for him. That is high pressure. Yeah, a high pressure cooling system usually has a 15-pound cap, maybe a 20 at the most. That's his high pressure cooling system right there. That's not an overflow tank. That's a different kind of system. An overflow tank only has one tube going to it. I saw there's a tube going to the side of it up higher, and there's one coming off the bottom of it. That is his whole, it's in a loop with the radiator. The level in that tank is the same level as his radiator. And I got other news I can tell you. As a diesel enthusiast or mechanic, so to speak, I have a Benz diesel car, an old car, and I have a diesel van. That's pretty old too, actually. A Ford International diesel. I think Tater's got the Cummins diesel in his bus, and he's not paying attention to it. I wonder if he's even checking the damn oil and stuff, because he never shows that. Well, here's the deal. I can tell you, if the temperature gauge was going up, that the rate somehow the cap came off. Did he not tighten it down? Yeah, the $1 million question is, why was the cap missing? Yeah, and I actually had a friend in Florida that he had to junk his Honda Accord. He had a big problems with it, and this is the damnedest thing. It was always overheating or having a problem. He claimed a few times this happened where the radiator cap pops off while he's driving it, and then he had to go get a new radiator cap. Yeah, too much pressure was being built up. If the threads, it's only a plastic tank. If the threads aren't that good, it may have popped off just from excess pressure. That could even be a head gasket causing that. And I don't quite fully understand why his temperature was going up. He said the cooling didn't get down to the right level to set off the low coolant light. So that means the system was pretty full. It must have been boiling. It got over 212. It must have started to boil. Yeah, there's other issues too with these diesels. Some take a special additive to prevent cavitation that can actually eat into the cylinder liners. There's all kinds of problems, but I think something's up with that bus. I don't think it's a matter of just putting a new cap on it. I think he's got issues with that. That bus was sold because it's an old bus, and the school bus mechanics knew it's time to get rid of it. Man, we'll see what happens when he resumes. Right now, I'll show you, moving on from the bus mechanical issues, he did some decorations for Christmas. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff, guys. Even going as far as putting in eyes that move, screens. I'll show you guys. So Tater got these animated bus eyes. There's some kind of computer displays. I got a kick out of that. He's got the wreath on it. He puts his Christmas tree right there by the door so you can see this all from the front. This thing's insane.
Bear, Nutcracker, big old frosty.
I'll show you the bus
And the
eyes.
house itself is impressive.
This
behind
must be
it.
right at
Merry
his park.
Christmas.
They decorated.
Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. I can't wait to get my bus set up in Arizona. Put some Christmas lights on it. Yeah.
He's already got it set up. Check that out. Animated eyes. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Forget Thanksgiving. We're moving right on to Christmas here. That's some get up. He's got time to put up all that stuff with those screens. put it in the eyes, but he don't got time to check the oil on the damn bus or keep an eye on his coolant and stuff. I would have been checking that every time I pulled that bus over. I would have been looking at all that. Man. I also noticed when he was parked in Texas, his back tires on that bus looked a little flat. Looked like they were a little low on air pressure. Those bus tires should be pumped up almost to the max PSI on the tire because he's carrying so much weight. Yeah. Otherwise, he's going to wear them out too. If they don't, they're going to get overheated running low like that. More stress on the engine. It's going to burn more fuel too. So then he caps off his latest video by showing us the procedure to dump his sewage. Oh, man. He's got a caddy. He's got this little thing on wheels, a portable tank, just like Sarasota Tim did. He actually filmed the procedure, though. I don't even know if Tim filmed it. He has a 42-gallon sewage trolley. And he filled it up there from the bus. There was a clear section of the pipe, and he did put a poop symbol over that, so we didn't get grossed out when we saw that stuff go through there. And he brought the trolley over and he hooked it up at the RV site where you dump out the sewage and open another valve. If you're eating lunch or something or dinner, don't watch that part. Oh, man. But, yeah, and get this. He even put jazzy music while he was doing the sewage dump. He jazzed it up, baby. He put in some music. It's pretty crazy stuff. So, and he says the deal is he wants to use his bus for boondocking. So he actually measured how much sewage and stuff came out in a certain amount of days. And he said he's got to be real careful with the use of the water and stuff. He's got the cats. I don't know. Are the cats using the toilet or something? What the heck's going on? So he says for boondocking, he calculated out that he can go 4 weeks, he thinks, only using the storage on board, which I think is close to 48 gallons, I think he said, something like that. Yeah. I'm wondering if you're in the desert or you're boondocking, where do they dump this stuff? All these RVers doing this. I wonder if they don't just dump it in the desert. Do they dig a hole or something and just pump it? I don't know. If you think these guys are going to drive to a dump station and pay money to get rid of it? They can't say that part on the channel. I don't know, man. So, yeah, he's going to now visit his ma for Thanksgiving. Going to go see Ma. Yup. The schoolie. He's cruising in the schoolie. And he's eating healthy, guys. He made the other day in the schoolie, he made some pancakes or waffles, and he had syrup to put on them. And it's that syrup that's full, it's all like corn syrup. I get a kick out of this. They call it now pearl milling. What the heck's the deal here? It used to be called Aunt Jemima. That's what it was when I was a kid. Yeah, you had that thick syrup that pours out. I love that stuff, but make no mistake about it. That's full of sugar. Yup, that's what Tater was eating for breakfast. So he clued us in. Not only does he eat unhealthy for lunch and dinner, he also eats unhealthy for breakfast. Yeah. And he loves tater tots, hence the name Tater. Tater, you got what the heck was the name of his land? Tater Town was his first. That's not it. It's something else. His first one. Tater Land, like Disney. You have Tater Land. Now you got Tater Acres. Yeah, he loves tater tots. He also likes Harley merch, and he was talking about getting a crawfish shirt to wear. A Harley Davidson crawfish is driving a Harley. He's all about fashion, guys, Tater. Yeah, make no mistake. And part of his attire seems to be having cat hair on everything he wears. So he wants the merch, but then it's covered with cat. Go figure. Yup. And then, of course, Tater got Arby's for lunch. Is that the one that says, "We have the meat, Arby's. We have the beef"? He got a big roast beef sandwich with a bunch of fried stuff, French fries or something. That was his lunch the other day. Yup. All right. I think I got Tater covered for today. Let's hope. I hope he posts. I was saying, we were commenting, Tater said over Thanksgiving, he's going to be busy celebrating Thanksgiving with Ma. He's not going to have time to post. Let's hope he posts something so we don't have a big delay here. See if he makes it there at least, you know. Let's hope the bus works. I'm going to be back later, and I'll talk some Sarasota Tim and the Weaver tool set. Yeah, I'll talk about that later. I actually have more notes about that and more junk going on. The old BE. Yeah, he keeps having a funeral, apparently. We're going to talk more of this obscure stuff later. And, yeah, we'll talk some Sarasota. Sarasota Tim, y'all. He lives in an RV trailer. If you don't know what I'm talking about. And his channel on the skids. It's really in trouble, guys. I'm worried about this whole thing. I don't know, man. What's going on? His views are way down. We're going to talk about what happened. His latest vid, he's abandoning the 4K and the Harley. Not the Harley, my mistake. The Honda. The moto vlogging, he calls it. We're going to talk about that later, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. Welcome aboard the channel, everyone. Hope you're having a great one. Hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, the holiday season. It's tough, guys, the holiday season. It's not all leprechauns and rainbows. One of the problems is the intense traffic. You saw, if you haven't watched it, my video that I posted yesterday with the Benz ride. I did on Sunday, the Benz ride and the Accidente. Man, one guy caused chaos. Like, he hit 3 or 4 cars. The thing, it was intense. I filmed it all. It happened, I was at my girlfriend's house, and had I parked on the street, I may have been one of the victims. And when I got there, everything was super crowded that day. The street, the holiday, it's intense. And I had a problem with my car. It was leaking diesel. I still got to fix it. It's good for around town use at the moment. And it looks $1 million because I washed it. Anyway, check the video if you haven't seen it. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Welcome aboard the channel, new subscribers. Yeah, this is great. The holiday season, baby. We're kicking it off. I might have to even put some decorations up myself. Huh? You'll see what I come up with. Oh, we're going to activate this, the octopus tank. We're going to activate this later. And Leslie talked me into buying this special wood wick candle we got from Trader Joe's. I'm going to talk about that. All right, guys. This is New York Dan, your friend. Over and out. I'll see you guys later. Maybe I'll do a fireside vid even. We'll see.